Hello everyone, welcome to our channel, Comments and Answers TJ. I hope you are all doing well. This week, we will prepare for the comments section. Let's look for hidden gems. We are in the week of July 8th to 14th, during which we will analyze Psalms 60 to 62. Let's get started. The first question is, why can we say that strength belongs to God? Before answering the question, let's read the biblical text. Psalm 62 verse 11, which says, God has spoken once, twice I have heard this, that strength belongs to God. Alright, so the answer to the question is, unlike humans and other creatures, God does not need to depend on any external source of energy. All power and strength come directly from Him. This means that any strength we see in the world, whether in nature, celestial bodies, or living beings, originates from Jehovah. For us, this means that we can fully trust Jehovah to give us the strength needed to face any challenge in life. When we feel weak or overwhelmed, remembering that strength belongs to God gives us security and confidence. We know that Jehovah always has the power to help and sustain us. Additional comments. By acknowledging that strength belongs to God, we can turn to Him in prayer, asking for the strength and support needed to face our daily challenges. This dependence helps us maintain a close relationship with Jehovah and trust in His unlimited power. Recognizing that all power comes from Jehovah also helps us be humble and grateful. We realize that we are not self-sufficient and that we need God in our lives. This humility brings us closer to Jehovah and makes us more receptive to His guidance and support. Let's move on to the next question. What spiritual gems have you found about Jehovah, the ministry, and other topics in this week's Bible reading? Psalm 60, 1, which says, O God, you have rejected us, broken our defenses. You were angry with us, now restore us again. Alright, so the comment is, this verse shows that God's people realize they have made mistakes and ask God to be pleased with them again. In our daily lives, it is important to acknowledge our mistakes and seek Jehovah's forgiveness. By doing this, we can feel closer to Him and find peace and guidance in our daily decisions. Let's move on to the next comment. Psalm 60, 4, which says, You have given a banner to those who fear you, that it may be displayed because of the truth. Alright, so the comment is, Jehovah gives a sign to His servants, showing them a safe path. This shows how God protects and guides those who respect Him. In our day-to-day lives, we can trust that Jehovah will give us the signs and guidance needed to make safe and prudent decisions. This helps us avoid dangerous situations and stay on the right path. Let's move on to the next comment. Psalm 61, 2, which says, From the end of the earth, I will cry to you when my heart is overwhelmed, lead me to the rock that is higher than I. Alright, so the comment is, here we see great trust in God as a refuge and support. The rock represents the stability and protection that Jehovah gives to His servants. In our daily lives, when we feel overwhelmed or weak, we can seek strength and support from Jehovah. By trusting in Him, we find the stability and protection we need to overcome challenges. Let's move on to the next comment. Psalm 61:4, which says, "I will abide in your tabernacle forever, I will trust in the shelter of your wings." Alright, so the comment is, this verse uses the image of a tent and wings to describe the protection and security that Jehovah offers. In everyday life, we can feel safe and protected knowing that Jehovah cares for us as a bird cares for its young under its wings. This trust gives us peace and helps us face problems with a positive attitude. Let's move on to the next comment. Psalm 61:5, which says, "For you, O God, have heard my vows, you have given me the heritage of those who fear your name." Alright, so the comment is, this verse shows that Jehovah listens to and fulfills the promises made to his servants. The vows are personal commitments to God. In our day-to-day lives, we can reflect on our promises and commitments to Jehovah and recognize how He has answered our prayers and blessed us. This motivates us to remain faithful and trust in His guidance and support. Let's move on to the next comment. Psalm 62:1-2, which says, "Truly my soul silently waits for God, from Him comes my salvation. He only is my rock and my salvation, He is my defense, I shall not be greatly moved." Alright, so the comment is, David shows total trust in Jehovah as his Savior and Protector. The word "only" emphasizes that only in Jehovah can true security be found. In our daily lives, we must remember that true security and stability come from trusting in Jehovah. This helps us stay calm and maintain faith even in uncertain or difficult situations. Let's move on to the next comment. Psalm 62:5, which says, "My soul, wait silently for God alone, for my expectation is from Him." Alright, so the comment is, this verse shows the need to patiently wait for Jehovah and trust Him as our source of hope. In our daily lives, it is important to be patient and maintain faith while we wait for Jehovah's answers to our prayers. This patience and faith strengthen us and help us maintain a positive attitude. Let's move on to the next comment. Psalm 62:8, which says, "Trust in Him at all times, you people, pour out your heart before Him, God is a refuge for us." Alright, so the comment is, God's people are encouraged to trust Him always and to express their feelings and concerns openly. In our daily lives, we should have open and sincere communication with Jehovah through prayer. By pouring out our hearts to Him, we find comfort and feel His closeness, giving us the strength to face each day. Well, that was the analysis of the comments and answers for this week's Hidden Gems. I hope it will be very helpful to you, my dear brothers and sisters. I send you a big hug, and may Jehovah bless and protect you always.